Tonight I'm going to be cooking a chicken like pasta sauce with pasta. Got some water boiling. And yeah, went to Carnarvon, seen some relatives, gave us some nice mangoes, fresh mangoes, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I'll put up some of that drone footage I got of our campsite. We're at Nalu station, and this is 3 Mile Camp, so we're camping tonight. You can also at Nalu station get they sort of got like a little chalet sort of things, which is pretty cool. So first up, we're going to be dicing onion up. Alright guys, that water that left to boil, only 2 of us, me and Dad, so I'm going to slice this and just put in half of the bag. Actually it's very dead. Leave that to boil. I also give it a bit of a stir so it doesn't stick. Next we'll dice up the chili, just in half, and then just in thin fine slices. Just don't touch your face after, your eyes. Alright guys, now that that's diced up, chuck it in this bowl separate. Now we'll slice this in half. Take out the pips. To the side, throw that out after, and we'll slice this up. And that can go in the bowl as well. Give that past this there. Righty, and the parsley we're going to dice up, and we're going to mix it with the cheese as well. But we'll do that later. We'll dice up the tomatoes first and chuck it in. It's a bug, man. Alright guys, now that the tomatoes are all diced up, that's going to be our sauce pretty much. Check the pasta. That's just about done, maybe another minute or two. and then I'm going to strain that out. I don't have a strainer, so we just use the lid and then sort of pour it, make sure the pasta does not drop. And then we're going to put the oil back in, put the onions in until they're browned off, just give it a mix. And then yeah, so then we'll put the sauce in and we'll start dicing up the chicken, ready for that. Alright guys, we're back. We'll check the pasta, it should be done. Yep, it's done. I'll just go strain this over there. Plants probably need some water, probably not hot water. Alright, so put the oil in here and then put the onions in. And give them a bit of a mix around until they're lightly browned off. And while that's cooking or browning off, I'll start dicing up the chicken and then we'll chuck that in with the spices. This should be slightly browned off, which it is. Guys, have a look. Slightly browned off. So now, what we do is we chuck all our sauces in, ingredients that make the sauce, and we give it a good mix. For a bit, cut up the rest of my chicken. Now that the sauce is cooking, give it a bit of a stir. And we'll put, got some fennel, probably just 2 sort of flicks of it. Some salt and pepper we've got. Salt, pepper. Then we'll give it another stir. And we'll put our chicken in, and then we'll put the lid on and just stir it every few minutes.
A bit more water as well.
Yeah, and we'll add some more water. Yeah.
it?
It's probably about a cup, maybe a cup and a half. Give it a bit of a stir. I'll put the lid on and stir it every few minutes. While that's cooking, I'm gonna cut up some parsley, get that ready with the cheese so I can sprinkle that on top once it's done, and we'll just put a few of these things away and give it a bit of a clean up. Battery is running a bit low on the GoPro, so let's see if we can make the end of this video. Gonna cut up some parsley, chuck in a bowl with some cheese. We always put tomato sauce as well in our pasta. Put quite a bit of it, and it gives it a real good like flavour. Give it a bit of a mix. And then leave that cooking. Oh, that smells good. Alright. Make sure you always clean your chopping board after you cut up chicken on it as well as your knives or forks or whatever else you use. Parsley's done. Chuck in some bit of cheese. I think I've got scissors here or something. Yeah. There's some cheese in there. And just give it a bit of a mix with your hands. Like that. Check this. It's looking good. Pretty much just keep giving it a stir and just keep it cooking. Chuck in a little bit more of this. Give it another stir. Put the lid back on, pretty much just leave it cooking, and we'll come back to it after when it's done. Alright guys, that's pasta there cooking. Smells so good. While that's cooking, pretty much just like cleaned up a bit, make things a bit easier. Alright guys, pasta and pasta sauce has been cooking now for a bit. So, I'm gonna dish it out. Don't fly all over the wind. Dish out some pasta first. Pasta sauce. Alright. Alright, I don't have a ladle, forgot that, so I'm just gonna do this and we'll tip some out. Can't get much better than this one's Nalu Station. Alright guys, we've got some fresh mango from our relatives in Carnarvon and some just Greek yogurt. It's gonna be dessert. Oh, it's fresh mango. Some Carnarvon, some yogurt. And sorry guys, I haven't been filming too much because Steep Point is, yeah, I probably said before, but it's the roughest track I've ever been on, and there was just nothing to film apart from just corrugations. And I actually had to yeah, like hold the steering with 2 hands because the corrugations were just that bad. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be going back out there, but yeah, it was a good experience. But yeah, definitely well deserved after Steep Point, that's for sure. Guys, gotta check this out. Just having some breakfast, leaving Nalu, seeing something walk, and it's massive. Cool was that? I was just heading back on this limestone road. There's like goats and stuff everywhere, and seeing this little fella running, his mum's like nowhere. Pretty much pulled over and it literally like ran to me, so feels pretty skinny as well. Don't know what I'm gonna do, maybe take it into town or something. If I leave it here, it's just gonna die. It's pretty thirsty as well. So it's gonna Definitely see it's skinny, curves in here. Nice colour. Follows you. Maybe spots. Go call it spots.